This sketch began with a set of lyrics. I've got dreams to bring about. I'm not flying away, not now. Got too much I care about, so I'm not flying away, not now. Now it's very much scratch. So yeah, don't think too hard about it. It's going through a compressor to get rid of some of the background noise. And then this is the audio effect track that I rolled for our starter. So that's where the reverb and such is coming from. Now next up we have a strum stick in here. It's a sort of guitar-like string instrument. Recorded this at the desk. Put it through a compressor. And put some reverb on it. So I'm not flying away now. Got some bass from Trillian as usual. Now, would it really be a first sketch without the gawk block? Got some spring reverb on there. Let's just bring in the rest of the percussion section. We've got a kick. Some hats. And a snare. So yeah, sketch number 1, Not Now. So it's called 12 Bar. This sketch, I'm calling it 12 Bar as a working title because it started out as another 12 Bar blues sample. This thing right here. Just, the most generic 12-bar blues you've ever heard. So what I did was I took that and put it into a plugin called Form, which is a plugin within Reactor. And what it does is it's a granular synthesis sort of deal. So you give it a sample. It messes with it, it takes the pitch and normalizes it. It does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. and it can end up with some pretty wild sounds. So this is what ended up coming out of it. So I took that and I resampled it. Didn't really do any additional processing to it beyond EQing it to, get it out of the way of the bass that I added later on, and also to cut a few high frequencies. So this is what that sounds like. Now, I added in a little, melodic thing with a mellotron. Just, sort of providing some rhythmic interest and some melodic interest. Let's bring in the drums. Got a kick. Got a snare. Some hats. And then we've got the bass. Rather than sustained notes over here, I opted to go for these shorter hits that work like sustained notes but have a different texture to them. And that's 12 bar. Yes, it's 16 bars. Yes, it's 16 bars long. I guess it's 12 bars and then the little outro, but whatever. I'm calling it 12 bar. And then we get to Res, which has even funnier sound design going on. So, to start things off, here is what we've done here. So the seed that we rolled is just this. It's it's an acoustic hi-hat. So what I did is I did this. I had it just sort of just play reverse. I put it in mono because it is at the moment, because the audio file itself is weighted toward one side for some reason, and I wanted to mitigate that. And then I started to play with some resonators. So first we put on the resonators plugin. Sounds lame, but it's exactly what it says. We got some harmony going on right there. And then I was like, that's not really enough. That's not really enough. I need some more tone. So, brought in Corpus. Set it to a membrane and messed with the settings a little bit. Just make it sound the way I wanted it to. You know, the hat is still in there, but that's fine. So, I was going to put some reverb on this. And see what happened. But instead, I grabbed Replica, which is a combination reverb and delay. So I ended up using it as a delay, with a little bit of a pitch shifter going on over here. Adding some more intrigue to the sound, I guess. So I resampled that, and then I reversed it in chunks. I resampled that and then reversed it in chunks, so it sounded like this. Basically, every other chunk is reversed, which gives it this neat pulsing feel. And then I put the Argent compressor on it. And then I put the Argent compressor on it again. And then I gave it a bite to take the edge off. And that got resampled into this. And we've now arrived at the starting point for the sketch. This is what I started cooking from once I was satisfied with it. So, of course, I asked the question, will it break chord? And decided, you know, sorta. I'm not gonna chop it up much. The drums aren't the focus here. The beat just works well. Got some bass. Then some keys. And that's Res.